depression. It's a word whispered in hushed tones, often misunderstood and stigmatized, yet behind the label lies a very real and prevalent mental health disorder, casting a long shadow over millions of lives, affecting people of all ages, backgrounds and walks of life. Depression is not a sign of weakness or a character flaw. It's a complex condition that demands our understanding, compassion, and a proactive approach towards seeking help. Unlike fleeting moments of sadness, which are a natural part of the human experience, depression is marked by persistent feelings of despair and a loss of interest in activities that once sparked joy. Daily tasks become arduous, relationships strained, and the very essence of oneself feels lost in a fog of negativity. It's crucial to remember that depression is not a choice, and those experiencing its grip deserve empathy and support, not judgment. This essay aims to shed light on depression, exploring its symptoms, delving into its biological underpinnings, and discussing potential causes and available treatments. Most importantly, we'll underscore the significance of seeking help and challenging the stigma that prevents countless individuals from reaching out for the support they desperately need. Recognizing the symptoms of depression is the first step towards seeking help and reclaiming one's life. While the experience of depression can vary from person to person, there are common signs that serve as red flags, signaling the need for professional attention. It's important to remember that these symptoms must persist for a significant period and interfere with daily life to warrant a diagnosis of clinical depression. One of the most prominent symptoms is a persistent low mood, a pervasive sadness that lingers throughout the day and casts a shadow over even the smallest of joys. This feeling of emptiness and despair is often accompanied by a loss of interest or pleasure in activities that were once enjoyed. Hobbies, social gatherings, and even simple pleasures lose their appeal, leaving individuals feeling emotionally numb and disconnected. Changes in sleep patterns are also common, with some individuals struggling with insomnia, unable to find restful sleep, while others may experience excessive sleepiness, seeking refuge in slumber as a temporary escape from their emotional turmoil. Appetite and weight fluctuations often accompany these changes, as food can become either a source of comfort or something to be avoided altogether. While the emotional and psychological aspects of depression are undeniable, it's crucial to understand that this disorder is rooted in biology, just as much as it is in our thoughts and experiences. Depression is not simply a matter of snapping out of it or thinking positive. It's a complex interplay of genetic predispositions, neurochemical imbalances, and structural changes in the brain that contribute to its development. Research has shown that imbalances in certain neurotransmitters, particularly serotonin, norepinephrine, and dopamine, play a significant role in regulating mood, motivation, and pleasure. These chemical messengers relay signals between nerve cells, and disruptions in their levels can disrupt the delicate balance within the brain, leading to the emotional and cognitive symptoms associated with depression. Furthermore, studies have revealed structural differences in the brains of individuals with depression compared to those without the disorder. For instance, the hippocampus, a region of the brain involved in memory and emotional regulation, tends to be smaller in people with depression. Similarly, the prefrontal cortex, responsible for executive functions such as planning and decision-making, may also show reduced activity. Section 4. Navigating the labyrinth, causes and treatments. While the exact causes of depression are not fully understood, it's widely accepted that it arises from a complex interplay of genetic, biological, environmental, and psychological factors. This intricate web of influences makes it challenging to pinpoint a single cause, and it's more likely that multiple factors converge to trigger the onset of this debilitating disorder. Genetics undoubtedly play a role, as individuals with a family history of depression are at an increased risk of developing the condition themselves. However, having a genetic predisposition does not guarantee that one will experience depression. And environmental factors also contribute significantly. Stressful life events such as trauma, abuse, grief, or major life changes can act as triggers, particularly in individuals who may be biologically vulnerable. Fortunately, there are effective treatments available for depression, and seeking help from a qualified mental health professional is crucial for diagnosis and personalized treatment plans. Antidepressant medications such as selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, or SSRIs, and serotonin norepinephrine reuptake inhibitors, or SNRIs, work by restoring the balance of neurotransmitters in the brain, alleviating symptoms and improving mood.